Well folks, just a really quick video. I've not really been able to do much. I've tried to keep up with it, but I've been struggling really, to be honest. People that have been following me knew that I had a stroke about 7 years ago now. Well, like I say, a few people do know, I had another little one earlier on this year, and I have managed to do a bit, and I've managed to do odd video, but I'm trying to go back to work now, so it's really hard work working and coming down and doing. So the allotment's been left to its own devices a little bit, but it's ticking over nicely. Some stuff have been absolutely amazing success. Sorry, I don't know why, but Nelly just decided she wants to go and whack that polythene. She's looking for a ball that's down here. Nelly, she's been to hairdressers today, so she's looking all nice. Poor little thing's been red hot with sun, so we've had her all clippered off. So just a quick update. My lettuce, although it looks a bag of crap, believe it or not, there's still loads of leaves to pick off that, and it's quite a bitter lettuce anyway. When lettuce goes to seed, it's quite bitter, but this is a bitter lettuce anyway, so we do like it in the mix. I just pull leaves off of all my lettuces and mix them together. My spring onions, these are my proper spring onions that I planted. We're still munching away through them. So the elephant garlic's out and the beetroot, and with a bit of help I managed to get the see, this is my brain, I've gone dead again, leeks in. These are the Joe's long, so we'll see how they go. Strawberries, I got one strawberry this year. We managed a little holiday to Mallorca, and when I came back they'd gone. The birds had eaten the lot, so we're cracking on in the mud field. See, I have been down a little bit through the day. Sorry if I don't know, it's a bit bright, and but I have been down a few times through the day, but with all machines going, I just can't do a video. So all my strawberries are sort of pretty defunct now. The blackberry, this thornless blackberry, ain't doing a great deal, but the other one has gone berserk, so that's doing alright. My little apple tree is getting a bit smothered. I'm going to have to get in and give it a bit of an haircut. The blackberry, that is a bit of an haircut. Lots of little apples, so I'm really pleased with that. My onions, my mammoth red onions, bit weird, a couple of them have split. They've like divided, but I've not gone to seed, but I don't mind, they're for eating. There's probably 4 that are still bulb onions. This has been a massive success this year, my raspberries. It is a jungle. I am going to have to get in and trim a few out. I don't know if you remember last year. If not, just honestly go back, look through my videos and look and just see how few canes are left. Now when I did it, I got 1 or 2 comments. That's a bit mouldy. I got 1 or 2 comments that I hadn't left many canes. Well, I can honestly say, for what I left, for the past few weeks, I have been picking every single other day a tub, the size you get from like a Chinese takeaway. I've been filling one of them every single second, do you know? Sorry, like I say, I'm just a bit retarded at the moment, but I'm getting there. So every second day we'd come down and it was just full. There was raspberries everywhere. I mean, I have actually just picked, I mean, let's say I've missed a load. I've missed them, but the birds are enjoying them. We have had more than we can eat. We've frozen some. The gooseberries, I missed the gooseberries. The birds have eaten them, and the sawflies just absolutely nailed it. Oh, there's weeds everywhere. I'm really sorry. My Joan J raspberries, these are a bit pale and a bit half-assed. I don't know what's going on really, but this end seems to be growing a bit better. But I've got the similar sort of look to the leaves that's on my little plum tree. So I'm going to have to look into that. I thought it was a deficiency, so I'll give just about everything a load of Epsom salts and water, and it didn't really do much. You'll have to bear with me, sorry. Right, my Spanish onions. My Spanish onions are fantastic. They're not, there must be, like I say, I've got bloody big hands, and they are bigger than my fist, and they're all looking fantastic. They're from seed, really pleased. I'll never plant a set again. These are phenomenal, and I'm going to save a couple. I'm going to save the 2 biggest ones, and I'm going to put them to seed, because I was kindly given this seed by Jeff Foreman and the Red Baron. So I'm going to do that with them as well. A couple of more lettuces in there. My parsnips are really cracking on. I've had a little bit of a dig round, and already, you know, they're about an inch and a quarter in diameter. So, sorry, my arm's going dead. So I'm really pleased there. My little bean pole, my beans are climbing up nicely now. Sorry, I'm starting to get a bit knackered. Rhubarb is doing well. Another real success this year. Tayberries, God, same again. Every other day, tub of tayberries, tub of raspberries. Like clockwork, every other day, full tub. And I must have eaten half a tub every time I've come down as well. So really pleased. There's lots of new shoots tie in for next year. My carrots are in there. They're doing really well. I'm not going to lift it up because I really don't want carrot fly in there. I know I've got some bits poking out, but they're just doing really well. I'll show you when I harvest them. We've pulled the curly kale, because this we're going to be, and the Cavolo Nero, I'm going to pull all of that's under there. I'm going to pull all that lot and freeze it, because because I've got some more plants going, some more small plants going. My Swedes are doing well. So my little plum tree, like I say, I've given it an Epsom salts, couple of, you know, I really don't know what this is. I really don't know what this is, because some leaves are fine. I've got a couple of little plums, so I will see. This is me Musselburgh leeks. As you can see, I'm a bit ashamed really, because it's flipping everywhere. It's full of weeds, but they're doing all right. I've harvested my cauliflowers and eaten them. They're nearly blown when we came back from holiday. The broccoli, I've had 2 pickings. I've had another picking tonight. We've started eating the potatoes. They're just a flipping jungle as normal, aren't they? They're mad potatoes when you do them in pots. So these are starting to die off now and die back a bit, and it's they're ready. My asparagus in my plant pots, really pleased. A couple of misfires, but I've got plenty. My little trees, they're doing fine. Both my, that's a compost bin full of compost, that's full of leaf mould and 2 courgette plants. And I don't know if you can see in there because it's a bit dark, but there's uggins of little courgettes on, uggins of them. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's plenty in there. So, and they're doing really well. Keep them well watered. The wildlife area, like I said, I'm going to trim off them seed pods, but I'm not going to cut stuff back, cut everything back. Nellie is playing in the pond. She drops a ball in. I don't know if you can see her. She drops a ball in the pond, and then because she's only got a little mouth, she really struggles. It takes her ages to get it out of the water, and then she just drops it straight back in again. Mental she is, but she loves it. So that's one of the big onions, the spare onions. I'll put that in there. So I think that's about it, folks, really, because I'm absolutely knackered. I'm going to call it a day. I just wanted to do a little video. Oh, these were my Red Baron onions that I put in clumps that I've been using as spring onions. I mean, they're bulbing up now into sort of nice little onions. My shallots, my banana shallots, the broom shallots. They're doing alright. Radishes, I forgot about them, they've gone to seed. My red barren onions, they're not too bad. They're not big, but they're alright. They're alright. I'll see if I can get around the other side for you. So, you know, they're doing alright then. Be happy with them. So folks, like I say, oh my beans. Oh, I've got a bean. Right folks, so just let me walk up here. So I'm sorry I haven't been on. Like I say, I've let's just say been a bit under the weather, but I'm slowly back to it. She loves it down there. So yeah, this is where we are with the dirt. They've levelled it all, took all topsoil off. But it's just so noisy through day when they're here with machines and that. I've no chance of doing a video. So thank you very much for following me. I'm really sorry I hadn't had any videos on and the allotment's looking a bit of a mess. But I mean, to be honest, it don't really matter if it's looking a mess as long as stuff's growing, and it is. It's growing like mad. I know weeds are growing as well, but and I've had some successes with my raspberries and my tayberries. You know, I've had some disasters. My beetroot hasn't been right fantastic this year. I'm not saying my cauliflowers, I just caught most of them. So thank you very much for following me. I'll get on top of it and I'll get a couple more videos out soon when I start to harvest stuff. Oh, actually, I'll just show you. Sorry, noises in the background. This is what I mean about the Chinese tub. So I've literally every second day I've been picking one of them full of raspberries and one full of tayberries. The tayberries have come to an end now, so I've just got some broccoli florets in there. That's the second picking from the broccoli. That's the second picking from the broccoli. So other than that and the spuds that we've been eating, we've not really been picking much from here. Right, I've waffled on enough now. I'm going to get Nelly home. Just a quick update, like I say folks, thanks very much for following me and subscribing. I haven't done many videos this year, like I say, but I just haven't been up to it. I will, now that I'm starting to get a bit better, I will crack on and I will get some more videos out, a bit more informative and a bit more about what's going on. So ta-ta for now. So it's bye-bye from me and it's bye-bye from the mad dog down there playing in the pond. Bye-bye for now.